Shonda Davis was stabbed to death by her live-in boyfriend, Edward Nelson, near their home on October 15, 2016. Ms. Davis reported a history of abuse by Mr. Nelson to family members. Ms. Davis is survived by her mother, sister, and son.
That was South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson calling the names of victims who were killed in 2016 as a result of domestic violence. Our Angela Rogers will have more on today's 20th anniversary silent witness ceremony tonight at 6. We're learning more about the stories of heroism from Las Vegas, and a young child is dead after authorities say he accidentally shot himself over the weekend. Plus, just moments ago, the President and First Lady landed in Puerto Rico, as many there still need the basics. ABC's new Tuesday lineup starts today with The Middle, fresh off the boat, Blackish, and the premieres of The Mayor and Kevin Probably Saves the World. From the ABC Columbia studio, I'm Kimberlei Davis. Here are your trending headlines for Tuesday, October 3rd. So many incredible people risk their lives to save those around them, not just people they knew, but also complete strangers. Our chief national correspondent, Tom Yamas, sat down with one of the heroes from the massacre in Las Vegas, a bartender who did everything she could to help.
As country superstar Jason Aldean played on stage, bartender Heather Goose was serving up cold beer in a fan VIP section when suddenly, gunfire. Then, chaos.
You could hear everybody shouting, "Shooter, shooter."
Hundreds ran towards her bar, seeking shelter from the incoming fire.
I mean, this was legitimate terror.
For a second, Heather froze in fear.
There's that moment where you're like, I don't know what to do. And then you're like, all right, go.
But then, a second wave of people came, this time covered in blood.
You start to see the people that have been directly hit by the bullets.
Yes.
She sees the wounded being taken out on makeshift gurneys, so she helps carry a man out on this maintenance ladder. He's been shot in the stomach.
And I put my hand on the arm of the guy that was laying there. We brought him over to the sidewalk and we laid him down.
Heather says she reached down to grab his hand when she realized it was too late.
The fingers kind of squeezed and then just stopped. Like, you don't have to be a doctor to know.
That man was 23-year-old Jordan McKildoon at the concert with his girlfriend. She somehow escaped and had no idea what happened to her boyfriend until she gets in touch with Heather, who had Jordan's iPhone.
She said, "Is he hurt?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Be honest with me, like tell me, like is he okay?" And I said, "No." I said, "He's passed away, he's dead."
Over the next several hours, Heather, a complete stranger, would be in communication with Jordan's family, from his mother to his grandparents.
I promised his girlfriend that I would not leave him, that I would make sure that she knew where he was going to be going to, what was going to happen, that they knew who he was.
And there was one more reason she stayed with Jordan. Looking down at the man who had just died in her arms, she realized that could have been her.
And I kept thinking about, if this was me, would people stay with me? Would they make sure that I was okay? You know, that they tried to contact my family, and I couldn't go.
So many people like Heather stopped to help as many as they could. To learn how you can help those victims and survivors of the mass shooting in Las Vegas, visit our mobile app. Orangeburg County Sheriff Leroy Ravenel said the death of a child killed over the weekend is being called an accidental shooting, at least for now. According to investigators, deputies responded to a home in Bowman just before 3 Sunday afternoon when they found a man holding his 8-year-old son's lifeless body. Officials say the child was in the car with 2 adults when he found a loaded gun and shot himself. The sheriff said the investigation into the incident is ongoing. Puerto Rico is still reeling today, 14 days after taking a direct hit from Hurricane Maria. On Sunday, FEMA announced its efforts to expand aid distribution. But for many, federal aid can't come soon enough. President Trump made his first trip to the devastated island today after facing backlash for his administration's response to the crisis. Here's more from today's silent witness ceremony honoring the memory of those who lost their lives last year as a result of domestic violence. I'm Kimberlei Davis. Be kind to each other. Have a great Tuesday, and thanks for watching.
Domestic violence affects us all. Domestic violence cuts across gender, race, and ethnicity. People in every socioeconomic status experience this type of violence. Domestic violence victims are all around us, in our neighborhoods, workplaces, and our places of worship.
Peace in this world. We pray for that peace that surpasseth all understanding. Dear God, keep us in the days and the years to come. Holy Spirit, comforter of hearts, heal your people's wounds and transform our brokenness. Grant us courage and wisdom, humility and grace, so that we may act with justice and find peace in you.